powered by Pipe TV.
Tony's on the move again. Miss Tony's on the move again. Tony's on the move again.
Welcome. Oh my gosh, welcome to the show. What's up, world? This is your girl, Miss Tony, and you are watching On the Move with Miss Tony, where I'm bringing you the stories and show ideas you request. Look, we have so much in store for you, and I am so glad that you guys have been writing in to the show because it's people like you where this show is made possible. We are now into our new season, so thank you so much. But if you do want to be featured on the show, make sure you email me at mstonybooking.pipetv@gmail.com. Look, we sometimes forget, right? Don't worry. That's why I'm here. It's going to be written on the show for you, okay? But I am here with another fabulous interview. And of course, with this interview, it's all about her community. So I want you to settle in, stay tuned, and when we come back, I'm going to bring you my girl, Chrissy King Bryant. We'll be back.
Hey, yo, this your boy Humphrey Bogart, and I'm representing E Music Entertainment, and we are on the move with Miss Tony.
And welcome back to the show. I know you are excited as I am because I have a phenomenal woman coming on this stage today. And let me tell you, she is an entrepreneur, CEO, founder of Brooklyn Mobile Tour. So help me welcome to the set, Chrissy King Bryant. Hey, Chrissy. Oh, long time. Please have a seat. Grab up that mic, girl. Grab up that mic.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm blessed.
I am too. I appreciate that.
Look, when was the last time we actually spoke? I want to say almost 2.5. Close
Before
to 3?
COVID?
Before
COVID.
Gosh.
Yes.
We always got to bring up that word COVID.
I know, unfortunately, but that's what we live in now. So.
Yes, it's true. It's
Yes,
true.
yes.
But, you know, for those viewers, because you've been away so long from off the show,
Yes.
give the folks a little idea of who Chrissy King Bryant is. Where you come from?
Well, I'm from East New York, born and raised. My mom and my dad always taught me to just bring back and give back to the community. When I was small, my dad used to put Christmas cards and mail them every year to the family and friends, as they know.
Sounds familiar.
My mother used to make iced tea, homemade iced tea for the kids when we used to play outside. So I've always been born and raised in a giving type of environment.
Yeah.
Even though I've come from the projects, that doesn't mean who you are.
I was just about to say that. Absolutely.
It does not make who you are. So it goes based off of what you have brought into you from your family, from your mom, your dad, my grandmother. The same way too. She had foster kids, over 90 foster kids. So God bless her.
Blessings, yes.
I've had her until she was 97 last year, but she's always installed the family value in me as well.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
And I know we were talking a little on the outside, because this year has been a little traumatic for you.
Yes.
You went through a lot of changes.
I did. I went
Wanna
through
share?
losing my dad, dealing with marriage situations, which happens. But, you move on. You find your way. Sometimes you go to a deep mental, not depression, but a reevaluating yourself.
I like that word, reevaluating, yeah.
Of who you are, what value, and what you are worth.
So what did you find out about yourself during this time? Because first of all, most of the time people say, I'm always smiling, but you don't know what's actually locked up on the inside, right?
Absolutely.
You have always been smiling, always still reaching out to folks.
Absolutely.
But where are you now?
I'm in a great space. I've really taken my business as a self-funded community-based organization because I am not funded from the higher beings and the nonprofits.
Yeah.
Go into my community. Look, I'm going to have this event. Are you willing to donate? Are you willing to sponsor? You
Always someone reaching out, handing you, saying, yes, we want to be part of this.
because they see that it's a value of it. They see the value of the community. They don't see it as value of political because that's not what I'm involved with. I'm really not a political person. So I try to, as much as possible, keep that out.
Right.
I don't reach out to, even though people suggest, but that's not my thing. I like to show that the community, that's how we were able to get our citations. I was able to get when we were involved with the Give Back when the COVID happened. You know, we were one of the COVID heroes because we started a food pantry in my building. Thank you to Aura Goodwin and Community Go. I started the volunteer. I expanded it in my community.
You know, Chrissy, what I love about you, you always give the shout outs back. Like, you are so super humble.
I try, because sometimes I forget some people, and they always say, well, you forgot me, but I try not to forget anybody.
She is, like, super humble, you know, always helping out with the community. So tell me, what is the Brooklyn tour, mobile tour about?
Well, 2017, I lost my mom in 2010. And I've always said I wanted to find a way to get back because me and my dad didn't have the best relationship. But my mother always pushed me to at least communicate
with him,
talk to him, just see how he's doing.
That's important.
And I had a vision one Sunday morning. I woke up and I was like, Brooklyn Mom was like, what is that? I didn't know what it was. It was just a sign. And then I said Father's Day. And then Father's Day became what that was a community event for dads and father figures from 2017.
Amazing.
So then as that grew, I said, you know what, let me brand it. Let me see how I can brand it. So I reached out to Psych, which is another person that helped me with the logo.
Yes.
He's a great graphic designer. He's based in Atlanta, but he's from Brooklyn.
Okay.
So we were back and forth. Like, how can we show what the Brooklyn Mobile Tour is about? So people really don't know, but inside the logo there is a musical note in the middle.
Matter of fact,
which
I'm going to put
shows
this
us-
mic down for a moment because I'm going to show the red one because that one is popping.
Okay, not a problem. I tried to not do bright colors because I know the lights out here is a little different. So there's the musical notes is right there. So that represents what Brooklyn is about. And then I wanted the logo itself to not be the same logo that everybody else has because you notice that Brooklyn is everywhere, but there's a different vision of what I had. And then you see the Brooklyn Bridge, and then the mobile tour represents that we go around Brooklyn to give back or do for what we can. Actually, next Saturday I'm doing a cancer awareness event.
Okay, give us the actual date because by the time this show actually airs, it may have passed.
That's fine.
So what is the exact date?
It's October 15th, which is my birthday. I'm working on my birthday, but
happy
it's a give back, so I had to do it. It's a cancer awareness event that I did last year, and they asked me to come back. So I'll have some hoodies out there. I also started my oils and lotions and beard oil, and that was something that, you know, when you're in your neighborhood, because I set up like a table, like a vendor in my neighborhood. There was a guy that was selling oils, like we were in competition kind of like hood competition
And fun.
yeah,
Yes.
and he had regular oils, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do one better. I'm gonna mix my own oils and make my own name and sell them myself. So
And here you are.
and here I am.
Oils and lotions.
Hoodies.
We're gonna get into a little bit when we come back. But oh my gosh, you got so much more because this is not it.
Okay.
I know. Look, she's saying okay, but I'm telling you, this is not it. She does so much more for the community. So when we come back, she's going to talk about some of the events that she's done in the past, what she's doing now, and what's coming up in the future.
Yes.
Y'all see that? It says mobile tour, which is another reason why she's on the move.
On the move.
Get it? God, come on, people.
Wow.
Anyway, when we come back, we're going to speak more with Chrissy and the Brooklyn Mobile Tour and other projects she got coming up. So stay tuned.
Are you an artist or model interested in moving your career to the next level? Then send an email now to MZT Castings LLC, an A&R artist model development company, to set up your consultation. We provide training for ages 6 and up and work with seasoned and promising new artists and models around the world. Here are 4 easy goals we can reach. 1. We can get you to be in print, runway, magazines, stage films, and more. 2. We can help guide you to book jobs locally and nationally for your own independent branding. 3. You can learn business etiquette and the secrets to have a success route in the industry. 4. We can make it all available to you. Email your name, complete contact information, and best time to reach you to mzt.castings@gmail.com, or for serious inquiries, call now at 914-363-0007 to set up your consultation to speak with a coach right now. We are ready to help you on your way to greatness. We are waiting for you. Email mzt.castings@gmail.com now to begin.
So welcome back. You are watching On the Move. I'm your host, Miss Tony, and of course I got my girl Chrissy here with me, coming from Brooklyn Mobile Tour.
Pleasure.
And look, we've talked about the hoodies. She did mention something about Father's Day,
Yes.
which was one of the events that actually started this whole Brooklyn Mobile Tour.
Yes, it did.
So what other things did you do in the past?
I've done, we've actually hosted our own Veterans Appreciation event. We also do back to school, which is, all these are annual. So mind you, like, this is not just a Father's Day thing. Then we also, sponsor and support other organizations and community-based organizations events. So we'll sponsor, or we'll come out and volunteer, things like that. So we always try to give back.
How can somebody volunteer for something like that?
They can reach out to
you.
Yes, with Brooklyn Mobile Tour at brooklynmobiletour1@gmail.com.
Okay.
Just put volunteer up in the subject
Okay.
and what type of things you like to do. So if it's either with back in fashion, or with learning how to do your own clothing brand, or things like that, we'll try to help direct you in the right direction with who we know and what our resources are.
Okay. Look, I know, Chrissy, you're not doing all this. I mean, this is a big city here.
Yes, it is.
So I know you're not doing all this by yourself. Or are you? She gave me that silence. You gave me that silence. I know you have a small team.
I have a very, very small team.
Yeah.
I also have my kids that's trying to get on board. So when I do things, I get their opinions, or I ask them questions and what things smell
Are they
like.
helping out?
They help out as they try to
Like,
help
she giving
out.
me a side eye. Like, why you asking that
They
question?
critique me. They're my best fans and my best critics.
Okay.
Both of them. One is 24, my son, and my daughter's 22. So
Okay.
they're both entrepreneurs
I was
as well.
about to say that's like a hip age. To be doing something.
They are very honest,
Okay.
which is what's good. And my granddaughter also helps too. She's 4.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cute.
She's 4, but she
right.
knows, like, oh, grandma, you making oils? Like, she makes the colors and put the, she helps me with the T-shirts too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And look at you. You just segue into my next thing, because I told her, I said, look, we're going to get into these oils and these lotions because I'm ready to feel, touch, and sniff, So tell me, first of all, what's your favorite thing up here? Is it oils or lotions for you?
I think it's the scent.
Ah, interesting.
So I make the scent with the lotions and also the oils and with the beard oil. So you can get a combination of the same scent, or you can mix and match.
And I don't know if anybody's picking up. She keeps saying beard. Yes, beard, like a beard. Yes. So no one is left out of this.
Yes, absolutely.
So I'm looking at different names here.
Okay. Would you like to ask me which one is the best seller, or which one?
Yes, let's go that way first. Which one is your best?
Passion is my best seller.
Passion. I'm putting down the mic. I hope y'all can hear me. Plus, Miss Tony got a big mouth. Yes. Okay. Oh,
You can open it.
Got it.
There you go.
I got it. Okay. She said first is her scents. So I'm going to smell that first. Ooh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
And I named them myself, and that's my hand. It's not the best. So my daughter's supposed to be taking over the labels.
It's like sweet. I don't know how to come across this.
And it's unisex.
You see?
It's unisex.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Thank you.
It's very subtle. It's not strong, but you smell it.
Thank
And you know what is
you.
funny? It smells different on my hand.
I know. It goes by your body scent because there is no alcohol and they're all natural. And you can burn them in the oil burner.
Natural.
And you can burn them in the oil burner.
Okay. So
And it doesn't get the
passionate.
dark mark around your oil burner.
Okay. Nice. I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yes.
Look at that. How about on your clothes? You know, sometimes the
I
oil
would
will
prefer
stay-
not to unless you rub it in first and then
Ah.
put your oil on your clothes.
Yes.
Because you don't really need a lot. You really
you don't.
need a lot.
I love smelling sweet.
Yeah.
Smelling
That's
sweet,
one of
yes.
my best sellers.
Okay. What's number 2 that's up?
Well, what I will say is this is the apple slice, which is for the holidays.
What I feel like it's gonna smell like apples. Like I feel like it's Do you got pumpkin?
I do not. Nobody likes pumpkin.
Really?
Nobody.
That would be like something great with the holidays. You
I will try pumpkin, but a lot of people in my neighborhood don't like pumpkin.
Okay, not in East New York, y'all.
And not in Canarsie, because that's where I'm at right now.
Not in Canarsie, not in East New York. Pumpkin don't go. Wow, that's different.
Thank you.
That's different. I like
Thank
that.
you.
Make me smell like an apple.
Thank you. I've had a few people that like that apple scent because it is the holidays, so they've been buying it for the holidays to come up, and people need the smell for the holidays, and people need to have that vibe because we've been
Right.
in a lot of situations going on within the past few years. So I'm trying to bring that old school, my grandmother house smell.
Yeah.
Because she used to make apple pie from scratch, and she used to have an apple tree in the back of her
look at
backyard
that.
in
Freshly-
Queens.
You said in Queens.
Yeah,
Yes,
she was the only one
freshly
with an
picked.
apple tree.
Absolutely.
So that was one of like the scents about my grandmother. Like
Okay.
just had a, and then I'll let you also smell the lotion.
Okay.
This is one of the best sellers as well.
Oh yes.
That's forbidden fruit.
Oh, forbidden fruit.
Yes, and I have that in the oils. Yes, you can.
Okay, wait a minute. That came out different on my hand. A
Yes.
lot different.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. Look, I'm gonna smell like a whole fruit pie.
When you leave here, trust me, people gonna be like, "Oh, that smells so
Because I
good."
feel like it's gonna leave a scent as you walk.
For hours.
For hours.
For
I
hours.
could do that.
For
Forbidden
hours.
fruit. That's a nice one, guys. Order that one.
Thank
Forbidden
you.
fruit.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Nice. Well, look, I'm loving all this stuff.
Thank you. Well, most of them are for you guys, so we're gonna pick out which ones you guys. We also gonna get Brother Michael to get a gift,
Yes, awesome.
and the hoodies are as gifts too.
Oh,
That's
thank
my birthday gift to
you.
you guys.
Look, giving on her birthday. So she's so backwards.
I know, but I love to give back.
Oh my gosh! But look, again, how can people order this stuff?
Well, right now our website is not up, so you can reach
Okay.
me via email, Instagram, Chrissy King Bryant, or Brooklyn Mobile Tour, Chrissy King Bryant, or Brooklyn Mobile Tour on Facebook as well.
Okay.
And Brooklyn Mobile Tour 1@gmail.com.
Okay.
So they can just put the colors in and place orders or oils or.
They
and
could
they're all
custom
natural.
made.
What? Which ones?
People could custom make.
No, these are custom.
Oh.
made. The oils are mixed by me. I mix
Okay.
the oils myself.
So somebody can't basically call up and say, "Hey, I want this scent with this."
No,
color."
they can, but it has to be like direct, like pumpkin. Like if you suggest a
right,
pumpkin,
right.
I'll be able to try
Pumpkin
to.
spice.
Yeah, but it takes a couple of times or tries before
Right.
the scent really goes out.
All right. Well, guys, we got so much to talk with Chrissy about because we're going to find out what she's doing coming in the future. Okay, so stay tuned and we'll be right back with more On the Move.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Rashad Bashir. I'm the stand-up comedian from Harlem, and I am on the move with Miss Tony.
Welcome back. This is your girl, Miss Tony. And again, I have Chrissy here.
Pleasure. I love you too.
been so long that we've been speaking, and I just want her, Chrissy, I just want you to give the folks out there some inspiration. Because, again, we briefly talked about, this year has been hard for you, but you are still moving and still grinding. And like I said, she's been doing more than just T-shirts, oils, and lotions, So tell them what else you do and how to keep moving.
Well, my thing is always to give back. I think when you give back, it helps you understand who you are and what you are willing to give and sacrifice. I sacrificed a lot to get where I'm at. And I also know my kids saw me struggle. I know my family saw me struggle. My close friends saw me struggle. And you have to just know the value of who you are and learn that there's always a sign. You just have to pay attention to it. And my sign was the Brooklyn Mobile Tour without a logo. Now I have a logo to represent my vision. Right. And now I'm making it into a brand to give back. You don't always need the spotlight in order for you to shine. The people in my community know what I do. I don't need validation from politics or politicians or anything like that. And, even though, people look at my social media and they go, you have such and such amount of followers. And I'm like, that's nothing to me. Right. My vision of what I wanted to shows for that. That has nothing to do with
not
that.
Counting the people.
I don't count the people, and I don't count the likes. Right. And it's weird because a gentleman came and purchased a hoodie. Now I set up, and I'm like hood. We've already talked about that. Like I set up in front of the barbershop.
Right.
Like
we're gonna talk about that too.
I set up in front of the barbershop, and there was a gentleman that liked one of the hoodies. It was a lime green hoodie. Mm-hmm. And he was like, how much is it? And I was like, so I told him the price, and, he bought it. And then another person came to me and was like, who was that? And I'm like, no. And they were like, he's a brother of somebody, a artist, a huge artist that passed away a couple of years ago. I don't like to say names because he doesn't like people to say that. But I had reposted him on my social media page, not, acknowledging who he was. He was somebody from my community that came out to support. Right. And then when I noticed who he was, and I was like, oh, wow. It was...
He noticed you.
He noticed me, and he saw me because he goes to the barber shop. He actually has the same barber as I do. Okay. But... So, he see me out there grinding. I'm out there almost every day when the rain doesn't let me.
Right.
And it was amazing to just see, like, my son knew who he was. And when I mentioned it to him, he was like, that's big, for my age. But my son also is a model for me in the community. He loves the hoodies and he loves the T-shirts.
So he's rocking it throughout the neighborhood. Anyway.
He's a big boy, but he looks good in it. Yeah, he looks good in it.
And I know you mentioned about this barbershop. Look, she always having this pop up every time she's like, I see something come over. I'm like, she's at the barbershop again.
I'm at the barbershop.
Shout out that barbershop.
9734 Seaview Avenue in Canarsie. Yes. Thank you, Dre, for helping me and allowing me to set up in front of your barbershop.
All the time. All the time.
I'm there probably more than he is, but I appreciate you. Egola Barbershop. That's what it's called. 9734.
And believe it, folks, it takes just a little bit, either reposting or just, selecting and purchasing or just showing up.
Yes.
Wherever she has, that's grateful enough.
Yes.
I wouldn't mind that. That to me is support.
Well, we tried that. Our schedules didn't work, but I thought that would have been really...
I thought so too.
Yeah.
Look, we were supposed to go to the barbershop and do the interview there.
Yes.
Because we wanted to shout out to the because she's always at the barbershop.
I'm always at the barbershop.
But yeah, we didn't connect, but we're still gonna do it again.
Of course.
This is not the end.
Of course.
Which I told you.
I know, but that's okay. Right? That's okay. We gonna bundle up and we gonna do something real quick, or even pictures or something, and just show what I have to deal with the crazies. But they're my people. Yeah, I love them to death. They get on my nerves, but I love them to death.
Got you. Where's the brand going in 2 years?
I want to do global, but I want people to really represent the brand for what it is. It's not about just fashion. It's about giving back. So if you question somebody's price of what they sell, find out what they do with that money first before you
like
question the price.
I like that.
Because all of our proceeds goes towards our community events. I'm not rich, and I'm still where I'm at before I started the brand. So
Right.
it didn't bring me my value of what I know it can.
Right.
It just is also letting me know how humble I am and how
Yes,
grateful
you
I am.
Very much are.
Thank you.
Yes.
I try.
Yeah. She
I
keeps
tried.
saying I tried. Look, lastly,
Okay.
final words, and also tell me where they could follow you.
Okay. Chrissy King Bryant on both platforms. I'm really not a Twitter person, so you can find me on Instagram and Facebook. Brooklyn Mobile Tour, you can find me on there on both social media. Where did I want to go with the brand, or?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of talked about that. Like, where are you going in the next 2 years with this brand?
You know what? I'm taking it for day by day. And I just saw a gentleman that purchased a hoodie like 2 weeks ago, and he wore it today, and that's my gratification.
Yeah, I
it's just
gotcha.
that they know that I'm just like them, and they can do it too. You know, I'm not different.
Yeah,
You know, I
no
am different, but I'm not.
I
Everybody
gotcha.
has their skill sets and
Yes.
and follow through with that. That's
Follow
what I would
through,
say.
yes, yeah.
Follow through with your skill set. If you know how to do something good, just be better at it.
Look, words to stand by, folks. But I appreciate you coming on the show once again.
Thank you for having me.
This is not going to be the last, as I told you before. But I want to thank all of you for tuning in.
Yes.
Follow Chrissy on all her platforms. And this is your girl. This is the end of the show. I am Miss Tony. And you are watching On the Move with Miss Tony. See you guys later.